Hello everyone, my name is Hecthor Doomhammer, I'm your evil overlord and welcome to the final bonus episode of my Prison Architect all-female prison playthrough. And for this bonus episode, I'm gonna go to extras, and I've hinted towards this in the very first episode, about this little icon over here, and now I'm actually gonna click it. And let's see what happens. Stopped responding. Well now. What's this? How did I... Page up, page down. I forgot the controls really, but we have a 3D mode on our hands, and it is going to be super laggy. Oh yeah, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Just scroll with your mouse. And right mouse button will actually rotate the camera. So, let's take a first person view tour of the prison. All of the hearses over here. Trucks. And let us enter. So we come in. And then we have to go through reception over here. Some of the items are still not 3D rendered. My understanding is that the developers really didn't have any intention of fully rendering all of the stuff in 3D. That this was just a little weird feature that they wanted to implement. I say boo to that. Because it feels like work halfway done. As you can see, the CCTV camera is on the floor while it should be up here. And it's 2D, it should be 3D. Even the uniforms are 2D. That is pretty much my only complaint, is that they said they didn't want to fully develop the 3D mode. They have said, if the community wants to do it, that's perfectly fine, but it'll have to be a mod. But come on, if you're gonna put something in it like this, at least do everything, you know? Do it right. But maybe that's what they're gonna do for 2.0, because they have said that they wanted to do a 2.0 version. And that they probably will not be working on Prison Architect any other way. So yeah, the holding cell, toilets, benches, and the few beds that I had, showers. And yeah, this is the visitation, the visitors booths, as you can see. And I can basically just go through the walls, but hey, let's not. Oh hey, what's this? A notebook page. Cool. Just sad that you have to go through all of that all the time. So yeah. As you can see, the capacitors, power generator and the water pump are in 3D, but the boiler isn't, because the boiler was a fairly recent addition. And the female prisons are actually flat. Now if I were to have a male prison, the male prisoners would be in 3D, just like the workmen and the guards. Even the female guards are 3D. The cooks, as you can see, the gardener over there. But yeah, this is basically just my only complaint, is that they started working on something and they don't even finish it. Common room where pool tables are not in 3D. TVs are, bookshelves are, but radios aren't. Chairs are. The infirmary covered in blood. Doctors are in 3D. the morgue. Morgue slabs are not 3D. And the dog is facing down while dead. I'm gonna stop complaining because I think that I've made my point clear. I hope that in 2.0 they will actually implement 3D mode fully. But hey, one can only hope and dream. So yeah, just want to give a basic tour in this video of the prison. Let's go over here. Nice custom flooring. Hello, Mr. Armed Guard. And here's one of the cells. Small cell with just a toilet and a bed. And that's all of these cells. And of course here the showers. The shower heads are actually in the air properly. So let's just zoom out a little bit and head on over to the work area. The cleaning cupboard still looks very cartoony, but at least it's kind of in 3D. Maybe, maybe not. The laundry with the laundry machines, the baskets, and the ironing boards. All 15 million of them that I have. That they never used, by the way, because they kept on complaining about clothing. I gave them this and they don't do anything with it. And here we have the chapel, where nothing is in 3D. Well, the mats are, because that's the only thing. They don't have to be 3D. But oh well. Even the radiators aren't in 3D. Moving on. We have the classroom, I believe. School desks, not 3D. Desks and chair are in 3D, of course. Just going through the walls. We're Casper the Friendly Ghost, basically. This was the... I think that this is the shop. Is it? Yeah, this is the shop. Where's the... Oh, this is the storefront. It's inside of the wall. Yeah, it would be awesome if they eventually did 3D render everything. With the mailroom. And then the library. Ah, and of course the workshop. I like how this looks though. Very simplistic, but then again, it's in general a relatively simplistic game. But I really like how this looks. It's such a shame that they won't... I said I stopped complaining. You're right. And of course the office of the foreman over here, with the foreman himself. Hi, Mr. Foreman. With your helmet. I like this. They actually put this in at release of 1.0, update 0. Back when they did. Only it was discovered about 5 months later by accident by a YouTuber, and he made a video about it. Then a whole bunch of other YouTubers made videos about it, and only then Introversion, the developers of the game, finally came forward and said like, yeah, this has been in since a long time, and only now it's been discovered. We never mentioned it because we didn't want to get people too hyped up about this, but it's been in since the main release. So yeah. With the kitchen, as you can see, the cooks are in 3D, with the fridges and the cookers, lots of garbage, food waste, pots and pans, the boxes, and food trays, and sprinkler right here. This is really as far as you can zoom in. But yeah, this is apparently very resource heavy. So while my machine is pretty ancient by today's standards, a prison like this size will be running at this speed in 3D. So yeah, just so that you know. Big ugly wall sticking out. But let's head into the yard, shall we? Some nice trees, a phone booth, and an image. Yeah, George, I got your postcard. It's really nice. Except I can't read, because I'm in prison. The phone booths, we have the forestry over here, of course. Got the shower. And the toilet. Just to fulfill those basic needs. All of the weights benches, which also aren't rendered in 3D. Some benches that I placed in. And of course the forestry behind this, which currently is empty. Right. Ooh. Let's head over to the security room. No. Let's head over to the dormitories. Because the bunk beds, yeah, they're not 3D. But pretty much beyond that, the size is slightly bigger and it has bunk beds. But that's pretty much all that is different. Still showers. But yeah, let's here's the armory. As you can see, weapons racks and guard lockers 2D, tables are 3D. And we could have a front row seat if we wanted at an execution. Unfortunately, there's no execution taking place at this moment. With the death row appeal parole room. Hello, Safara Aknova. So nice to meet you. So nice to see you up close and personal. How you doing? All of the dogs in the crates are sleeping on top of the crates. The staff room, of course, with the sofas, white sofas, drinks machines. And here's the security room with all the randomly placed walls. I really like the design of that, by the way. Definitely gonna implement that more often. And of course, the solitary cells with a single toilet. Women complaining about sleep. And that takes care of this part. And here we are in the family cells. Toilets and beds and shower. Crib. And there we see a baby inside of a crib. Guards is walking right on over it. She's gonna pick up the baby and go to her cell. So yeah, I really like this feature, and once again I hope that in 2.0 they're actually gonna just finish it, make everything in 3D. Would be awesome. I hope that they will also increase the performance, because that's something that they will do, increase the performance of the entire game in 2.0. Will be very useful. And yeah, I just hope to see all of the objects in 3D eventually. So, lastly, The luxurious cells. The quality 4, I believe. Yeah, with the desks, the chairs, the TVs, bookcases, radio, shower, and toilet. And the window that you can't even see. I spent quite a bit of time on this prison. Building it, managing it, and even now we're getting the thing over there, to which I care not. I spent a lot of time and effort on this prison, and I've played through this prison with a smile on my face. I've very much enjoyed this. And as you can see, the guard towers are transparent, almost. But I've enjoyed this thoroughly. And I was actually looking forward to see how it would look in 3D. But I think that I'm going to be closing it off by walking what I called earlier the Metal Mile. I'm a death row inmate, condemned to death. Here we go. You can even see in 3D mode what the oh, that's because I am in the intelligence tab. Oops. Didn't know that. Oh yeah, one thing I did forget to mention, although it's not very useful because it's very finicky. I'm just going to do a quick build of a basic cell. You can actually build stuff. Lay foundations, build cells, do everything. But it's very finicky. And with the massive amount of lag, yeah. But the workman will actually just go on and do things. It's really cool. Here you see, they've got their building materials. They're gonna lay in the foundation. Oops, I cancelled the foundation on that one. That's why it's very finicky. But you can actually just build in 3D mode as well. Although I do not personally advise it. As you can see, they will just start building, putting in the foundation and eventually the furniture as well. With the little girders. And as you can see, it's relatively laggy here. That's why I advise against it. It's finicky, it's laggy. And you can get a lot more done in 2D mode. As I'm trying to zoom out, there we go. This time for real. If I can, that is. This time for real. One final walk through death row to the chair shaped Tesla coil. And that's gonna be closing off this playthrough. Next time, on Prison Architect, I will be starting the campaign. 5 missions, but not guaranteeing 5 videos. I'll probably take longer, depending on how long the missions are. But let's all take the walk of shame. Join me in this. Proper escape mode I will save for later, because I will be revisiting my older prisons as well. And trying to escape from all of them. But here we are. Death row. And as I ascend to the heavens above, I look down upon Prison Architect, the all-female prison. And in order to get out of this, I believe you actually just click on that again. Yes, there you go. But this is it! I hope that you've enjoyed this entire journey. I most certainly have. Let's see. As one final bonus feature. If we can properly execute Miss Zhou. Facility is tested. 99%. There. 98%. Let's speed up to max speed for what is possible. And for some reason speed 3 is possible here. And for some odd reason less prisoners are in their cells. Come on. Get it done, please. That is not a tunnel. 98. 97. Come on, people. Come on. The people at home wants another execution. I will leave a link to this prison in the movie description. You can download it, play with it yourself, and have a chance to execute Miss Zhou yourself, because her clemency is at 0%. Legendary Strong Fearless, Evelyn. I guess prisoners are just very reluctant to go to their cell so I can properly execute somebody while it's sleep time. Yeah, go to sleep. Shut up, Mayor. I don't care. 99. Come on, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. You. Evelyn. Annabelle. Also legendary. Seems that I did have a few normally spawned legendaries in here. And all of them could have been... here we go. There we go. Let's see, Zhou was a Buddhist. Let's assemble execution detail and witnesses. And I think that this execution is going to be a perfect series ender. In this prison, I have done everything, I have built everything, minus the logic circuits, because I don't understand them. I'm not technically apt for that. But I have built everything from dormitories to luxury cells, from family cells to execution, gone through all of the programs that I could. I know I could have optimized this better by having like 2 common rooms, 2 yards, 2 kitchens, 2 canteens, or even 3. But I honestly thought that this would prove a greater challenge and a lot more fun. And it did. Oh boy, it did. It was a lot more fun for me this way. And I hope that for you as well. So let's escort the prisoner to the facility. We actually took this walk ourselves just a couple of moments ago. And let us sit down, Zhou, in the chairship Tesla coil. GW Rapist Zhou, prisoner number 665. Sorry, 6635. 910. Condemned for murder, grievous bodily harm, armed robbery, attempted murder, torture, assaulting an officer, criminal damage. You have failed to get through all of the death row appeals. You were proven guilty as charged. You've pleaded guilty for all of your crimes. There's nothing else that we can do. I'll pull the switch. Farewell. And on the final note of the final report, of the final execution, of this final bonus episode, we get $10,000. I hope you all enjoyed this. Leave a like if you did. My name is Hecthor Doomhammer. I'm your evil overlord. Once again, next time, we start a campaign. Very funnily named Death Row. See you all then.